Welcome to the gift giving ideas show. Well, vlog. Yeah, vlog. The last video that I posted, we went out to the lake and did some last minute fishing before the ice froze up. That doesn't make any sense. Before the water froze up. The reason that I did that video was for a photo shoot that we had for a gift giving idea I wrote for the Hobie High Tempo website. So, without further ado, we're going to go over a few things in that article. So that way, when you read the article, there'll be a link in the description right down here below this video. You can go ahead and click on that to bring you to the article so you can read it. We're going to go over visually what I'm talking about. To start things off, gift number one. This is something that I think every kayaker or every boater really overlooks, and that is a good soft-sided cooler. The reason I say a soft-sided is because most hard-sided coolers do not have side pouches for storage. You got storage here, you got a front pouch here for storage, you got a nice insulated inside. This right here, this particular soft-sided cooler was a gift from my buddy KP. Thank you, KP. A good cooler is a good thing to have because A, you're going to keep all your drinks in here throughout the day. You're going to keep your sandwiches nice and cold. KP likes to keep like 8 sandwiches. Keep your stuff cool, but then also, if you want to pack light, if you don't want to bring a whole bunch of tackle, you can put tackle inside of these for these front pouches, and then you got tackle throughout the day too. So you can double the outside storage on these. So it's a very useful thing to have. So that is number one. We're gonna skip by number two because of the way that I have things stacked up right here. Number three is rod holders. Rod holders for your kayak. Okay, this right here is a Ram Tube 2008. Now, Ram makes a lot of awesome tubes. They also make things like this one here, where this is actually, you got your spinning rod lock-in right here. Kind of locks thing, and then you got on the other side your casting rod where the little fingertip goes in right here. So anyways, and this is fully adjustable too. There's a ram, the ball pivots around here. Sorry, it's been stuck. Here we go. Rivet pivots around. You can do whatever with it and it stays mounted on. Okay, and then you also have an adjustment here which is spring loaded, and you loosen that up and then you can pivot it around on the arm however way you want to swing it, and then just tighten it back up, and easy peasy, quick and easy. Okay, rod holders, dry bag. Oh crap, I left the dry pouch over there. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. So, dry pouches or dry bags. Dry bags are great because if you're gonna go on, or if you want to plan a multi-day fishing excursion or adventure, as I like to call it, you can put anything that you want to keep in there dry. So you can have your sleeping bag, an extra pair of clothes, your tent, or your hammock, or whatever. Put all that stuff, or any electronics, put it all in your dry bag so it stays dry. You can put it in your front pouch of the front storage hatch of a kayak, or if you have a sit-in, you can put it up by your feet or back in the rear, whatever you want to do. And they make multiple sizes, but then there's also dry pouches, which, like here's a dry pouch right here. I don't remember where I got this from. I don't remember, I think my wife got it. But then here's my iPhone, the camera lens. Okay, you can slip these suckers right in, just like that. And then lock them in, and now you got your phone, you got access to your phone. There's my daughter right there, say hi. And you still got use of your camera if you keep that nice and clean. And then you can still use your phone. You can still touch the screen of your phone and it works. So, like for instance right there, and then I can do my code, which is, okay, and now I'll unlock my phone. Dry stuff, dry bags, and these are really inexpensive. They're not expensive. This is all stuff on a budget, so look for that, okay? Dry bag, got it, check. Dry, okay, check, we'll put that away. Next on the list, extra power. So if you're in a sticky situation and you need your phone for something, whether it be taking pictures or whether it be cell phone service or whatever it is, having one of these on you is crucial to making sure not only you're safe, but you can also take that picture if you catch the next state record. Having just a little thing like this, and guess what? You can put this in your soft-sided cooler. It's too far away, I'm not gonna grab it. Whatever, you can put this in the cooler. Okay, good deal. It will come in handy, I can guarantee it. Make sure it's a small one. Don't get a battery pack that's like, yeah. Get a nice small compact lithium one, extra power with like, you know, at least 2 times that'll charge your phone at least 2 times or so. That should be good. You can also run those. I use that one to run one of my cameras actually. Next up is one of my favorite things to talk about, and that is tackle storage, tackle bins. It doesn't matter who you are, you're gonna need more tackle storage eventually. It doesn't matter what the case is. If you're buying presents for another fisherman, get them another tackle box. Get them another tackle storage bin, like a nice one with good clips. See, this one's got good clips on it. Nice and sturdy that lock in good, okay? Not the ones that just push closed. This one's a little bigger because I use this for my ginormous swim baits that I fish when I go down south. Some of you guys that are down south know what I'm talking about. Northerners up here think that this is musky bait, but it's actually bass bait. Generally, I stay away from the ones that are watertight. Well, here's the deal, and this is science. If you guys know who Bill Nye the Science Guy is, because this is science. When you trap moisture inside of these bins, and you lock it up, and this heats up in the sun, this becomes a sauna. The moisture doesn't have anywhere to go. It just stays inside of here. And what absorbs the moisture is your hooks, anything that's metal, anything that can rust. I use these for like plain hooks or like weights or anything that isn't going to hold moisture when I'm done fishing with it. If anything has a skirt on it, I don't put it in these boxes. I don't put spinnerbait in these boxes. I don't put bucktails in these boxes. Anything that has fur on it, hair jigs, I don't put in these boxes. Because when they're wet, all you're doing is creating a sauna, and you're just going to corrode all of your stuff. And then people say, well, it's because it's got a bad seal. No, it's not because it has a bad seal on it. It's because you put it in there when it was wet, and what happens when you trap moisture in anything, it doesn't matter what it is, when you trap moisture with this rubber seal, it's gonna rust. So I like the boxes preferably not to have these if I'm going to use them for a wet application. Okay, if your stuff is dry, you know, a couple drops here and there, whatever, it's not going to be that big of a deal. But if you're going to use it for wet materials like bucktails and things like that, this is not an option for you. You need to get one that does not have a seal, it's not waterproof. Okay, so and the last on the list is a good crate, a good storage crate for all your tackle. And most guys will use a milk crate, which is fine. That's great. If that's what you can get, that's what you got. You can get a milk crate from pretty much anywhere for, you know, cents on the dollar, especially at grocery stores because they have a ton of them. However, I prefer something that's a little better than that, and that is, I know it's Hobie and I'm a Hobie guy, whatever. You don't have to be a Hobie guy to get one of these crates for your kayak. Okay, this one right here, this is the full-size crate, but they make a junior crate of this, which is the size of a milk crate. In the pillars, you have 4 rod holders that are integrated already with bungee straps to make sure that your stuff doesn't go anywhere, okay? It comes with straps to make sure that you can strap it securely to your kayak. Okay, and these are good straps, all right? And then you can also buy this hatch, this cover that goes over the top to keep your stuff dry. You know, you can put stuff in there to keep it dry. Okay, so now also, with the H-rail system that it has on here, you can attach different things on here. I have a bin that's out in the garage that attaches to this. You can put other rod holders onto this and strap those on. So this is a great idea, and this is like $100. I mean, it's $100, but still, if you're giving it for a gift, this is a great idea. I mean, and then also has a whole bunch of aeration holes, so if it does get moisture in there, guess what? It can dry out. It's not trapping in the moisture. like a solid box. That's my gift giving idea for the holiday season. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you click the link below, go down to hightempo.com. You can read my article on gift giving ideas and why I think they're a good idea. And we will talk to you on the next episode, the next vlog. And until then, remember to always stay classy.